Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another episode of Ranting and Raving with yours truly. And we're on episode 9 now of my favorite series on the channel, actually doing one indoors inside my house as opposed to doing it out in my car. And today I just wanted to talk about how this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has got to be the most overrated piece of crap video game I've ever played. It is so bad. I don't understand how people, it came out in 2017, and it's still getting so much praise, like, it's the best, it's the bull. Has a Nintendo fan, a Zelda fan, ever played, like, Elder Scrolls, or Red Dead Redemption, or The Witcher 3? I mean, this is just crap. The voice acting sucks. The characters suck. I know it's on Nintendo Switch, but the graphics aren't any good. The Witcher 3 is on the Switch, and it looks great. Absolute crap. And it's still so expensive. So, what I do with video games is I pick them up when they go on sale. The last game I got on launch day was Final Fantasy VII Remake, because we were in the heart of the coronavirus, and it got me back into gaming in a certain sense. And back in November, I picked up Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey because they were on sale for Black Friday for like $40. You know, new games are typically $60, and Nintendo notoriously doesn't reduce prices. Right now, I'll show you on Best Buy. That's usually where I get all my games. They're still super expensive. Zelda's still $50, and Super Mario Odyssey is still $50. And Super Mario Odyssey is actually pretty good. I haven't beat it. I played it through quite a bit. There's so many stars. There's like maybe thousands of stars in it. It's crazy. So I kind of got bored of it because it's sort of just the same thing over and over again. But this Zelda Breath of the Wild, I played it when I first got it back in November. Played it for like 2 hours. Didn't like it. And then I've been playing it again since then, you know, just recently, because I've been playing some other games, played through the SpiderMan, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and I played through this for like another 2 hours, and it fucking sucks. All you do, you wander from place to place aimlessly. You got to go to all these different shrines, you're looking for the Korok seeds and all the collectibles, and then you're fighting an enemy, and your sword breaks. It's like, what the fuck? Zelda, to me, the best Zelda game is A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. And to me, you go around, you get your weapon from the dungeon, you beat the boss, and then you go exploring with the new weapon, whether you find the cracks in the holes, use a bomb, use the hook shot, you use this. And this game, it fucking sucks. All you do is fly around, you go over here, you go there, the voice acting sucks, you can challenge the final boss whenever you want. It is absolute dog shit. And it's just getting cast aside. I gotta get rid of that out of my house. It's terrible. It is so bad. And I see these people saying, oh, Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. No, man, we need to go back to like a Twilight Princess type game or Ocarina of Time type game. That's fucking terrible. So, after playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, I've been going back playing all the old Final Fantasy games. I played through 7 and 8 and got all the trophies. And then I kind of needed a break from playing RPGs. So I played through the SpiderMan PS4 Game of the Year Edition, which came out in 2018, and this is the amazing thing about this to me. I got this game for $20. It originally came out for $60 in 2018. The Game of the Year Edition is for $20. I'm looking around, and now the Game of the Year Edition is $40, right? And you see here it includes all the DLC. Now, if you were to buy this game at launch, when it first came out in 2018 for $60, if you wanted to play all the DLC, this is the package to get all the DLC. You had to spend another $25 to get the DLC. If you waited a year or two, whenever this edition came out, $20 to play all the DLC versus, what, $60, $80, $85. Are you kidding me? If you're buying the game launch date, shouldn't it be more incentivized? Like, oh, I bought the game at launch date. Here's the DLC for free. They're going to reward someone for waiting? I mean, that makes no sense to me. I thought Spider-Man was pretty good. The story is very good. The DLC is good. The story is pretty much the main villain's Dr. Octavius, Doc Ock, and then there's Mr. Negative, who I think might be a new character. And you fight, of course, I don't know why this keeps doing that with the refreshing, but you fight, Vulture and Shocker and Rhino and stuff like that. And in the DLC, Black Cat and Silver Sable and Hammerhead. Pretty fun game. But it gets kind of annoying if you're 100%ing it, which I did. I got the Platinum Trophy, but to get all the trophies, you need to play through it again. New Game Plus on Ultimate difficulty, which I'm not ready for. I waited a little bit to play through it again. But you gotta kind of grind. Like that's the case of every game. You gotta get all the level. You gotta get up to level 50 to get all the skills, and then you gotta do all the Taskmaster challenges, which are pretty tough to get all the tokens to unlock all the suits. So it's kind of grindy, but the story's fun. I really like the story. And then same thing, I picked up, which I'm just now. I'm like 4 hours in. It's okay so far. I gotta see where the story goes. It's okay. But I've been playing through Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, which is the same thing. It came out in 2016 for $60. Now it's $17. And so much DLC. And with the Royal Edition, you get all the DLC for free. But if you were to buy it back in the day for $60, you gotta buy all this other stuff. So this is more story development. This is Arden. This is like the main villain. You play as him. Well, now it's $250, but you gotta pay for all this other stuff to get more story. The Royal Pack, and when you buy the Royal Edition, all this stuff comes for free. So episode Ignis, this is one of the main characters. You know, you get more backstory for the main characters. So for more story, you have to pay more money. Now my question is, why are you incentivizing people waiting like I did? You know, because I never got around to playing it. And I wait, and I get all the free story stuff. When if you bought this game originally for $60, and this is now on sale. These things are only $5. You have to pay more money. And to me, if you're buying the game for $60, they should throw you the bone and say, hey, episode Ignis, you're gonna play as Ignis, you're gonna play as Gladiolus. I don't get that, man. But the fact of the matter is, you always gotta wait for games to go on sale, you know? Because there's so much out there. Like this Ghost of Tsushima looks awesome. I really want to play it, but it's $60. And like I said, I'm playing through Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition right now. So after I beat that, I have so much other stuff I want to do. I still have, what's the game called? Dragon Quest 11, which I got on sale. That was like $20. I want to play through that. And I also have Final Fantasy 9 and 10, which I want to play through again. So, but the fact of the matter is, Breath of the Wild sucks. And all you Nintendo Switch fanboys, which the Nintendo Switch has some pretty cool games. It has a lot of cool JRPGs. Absolutely. It has Super Mario Odyssey, which I like. But I don't understand the overpraise of Breath of the Wild. To me, Breath of the Wild is just, ugh, I don't know, man. You want to play an open world game, play an open world game. That's cool. But Zelda is not an open world game. And to me, I still don't get all the praise for it. But anyway, this has been Kevin with Ranting and Raving with Kevin. And hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And stay tuned for another episode next week. Have a great day, everybody.